Well, heads are rolling in Titletown. The Packers have fired multiple members of the coaching staff, and more terminations are likely to come.
JS on air now. We are joined by Journal Sentinel sports columnist Michael Hunt with more on this. So, Michael, this isn't a huge surprise. However, the number is. I mean, they fired a lot of people today.
Well, it was a very drastic situation in Green Bay when you have a quarterback that throws for 4,000 yards and a 1,200-yard rusher and 2,000 yards receiver. That tells you something's wrong with the defense. So something had to be done and something drastic had to be done.
I'm glad you mentioned the quarterback, because going into this season, we thought the defense was probably going to be pretty solid, and that would allow Aaron Rodgers to come along. Well, Aaron Rodgers stepped right up, and the defense was terrible. Was it a talent problem in addition to a coaching problem, or is it just a coaching problem?
Well, it's a little bit of both. Ted Thompson's philosophy is to go young, and they had a lot of young defenders, especially along the front. The secondary's fine, but it doesn't help to get young players if the coaches can't coach them to do the right thing. So it's really a combination of problems up front.
Which brings us to our next concern or question, or however we want to put it here, Michael, is that how many, or in your opinion, what about the players? We've done it for the coaches now, okay? They've given the pink slips to the coaches. What about the players? What's your opinion? What are your thoughts?
Oh, there will absolutely be turnover. There always is, especially when you have such a down year on defense. They'll make changes through the draft. They should make changes through free agency. This is a time for Ted Thompson to step up and spend some of the Packers' money and get some defenders that can help the offense to get them back where they need to be.
Michael, you make your living with your opinion. How optimistic are you going into next year?
Well, it's difficult. You know, the best thing, the Packers, they've got a quarterback for the long term. This is a guy who can take them for many years in the future. But it depends on if they can upgrade along the offensive line, where they've got some tackles that are aging. They've got some defensive backs that are aging, and they definitely need some help along the defensive front. So if they fill those holes, you can really turn things around in the NFL if you have a dramatic offseason through the draft and with free agency. So there's always hope.
We'll keep our fingers crossed. Michael, thanks very much. And
Thank
you
you.
can read more about this topic, jsonline.com, and we have a link on our website, today'stmj4.com.